Good evening, and it's great to have you with us as we near the end of another week together here. And we have several developing stories as we come on. We have just heard from President Trump, his first time in front of the cameras in 8 days, and what he signaled about the election. But we're going to begin tonight with the emergency unfolding in every corner of this country, the coronavirus, and the numbers are accelerating tonight at an alarming rate. 193,000 new cases in the past 24 hours. That's a number we have never seen before. New cases, hospitalizations, and deaths all rising. Several states reporting new records. Governors and mayors with new restrictions tonight trying to keep hospitals from breaking down. Many are already warning that they cannot handle what they know is coming. More than 10.7 million Americans have now tested positive, 193,000 more new cases. More than 244,000 lives have been lost, 1,000 Americans lost in just the past 24 hours. Here in New York tonight, that curfew for restaurants and bars now begins at 10 p.m. And the mayor warning parents tonight that schools could shut down as soon as Monday. Across the country, New Mexico imposing a 2-week pause, asking everyone to shelter in place. All non-essential businesses will now close. Oregon also imposing a 2-week freeze for the entire state. And now mayors and governors issuing advisories with real fears Americans getting together could make this much worse with the Thanksgiving holiday almost here. ABC's Stephanie Ramos leading us off right here in New York tonight.
Tonight, countdown to a curfew in New York City. In just hours, these restaurants and bars will be forced to close their doors early at 10 o'clock.
If we get shut down again, that 25% indoor, we will not probably going to make it.
Cases soaring to levels not seen since April, and the mayor now warning schools could close.
Parents should have a plan for the rest of the month of November, have an alternative plan for beginning as early as Monday if school is not open.
But New York is desperate to avoid a repeat of the spring, and a vaccine can't come soon enough. Tonight, President Trump with an update, predicting Pfizer will get an emergency authorization for its vaccine soon.
As soon as April, the vaccine will be available to the entire general population. The vaccine will be distributed to frontline workers, the elderly, and high-risk Americans immediately.
And tonight, the administration says it expects more good news next week from Moderna, a second vaccine candidate, saying they hope to have enough vaccine doses to immunize 20 million Americans in December and then 25 to 30 million each month after. But tonight, cases are exploding across this country, a record 193,000 in just the last 24 hours. And the worst is yet to come. The CDC now forecasting up to 282,000 deaths by December 5th, when about 2,000 Americans could lose their lives every day. Hospitals are just struggling to keep up.
It bothers me that people don't believe how quickly people can get severely sick and be intubated or die, because the numbers are real. I see this every day.
States are bracing for a flood of patients, from Massachusetts, where they're reopening this field hospital, to Reno, Nevada, where 700 beds have been set up in this hospital parking garage. This week, Republican governors in Utah, Iowa, and Ohio ordering mask mandates. This health official in Missouri begging for just that.
Our healthcare heroes have fought valiantly day after day. But we have no reserves.
But 11 states still have no mask restrictions, like South Dakota, where a staggering 68% of people are testing positive. Today, Elaine McRae was laid to rest in Mississippi. The cardiac nurse had raised 4 children as a single mom and volunteered to work with COVID patients before her own lungs were destroyed by the virus.
The compassion that you should feel when you see that number should go beyond just a statistic. It should be, that's a human being.
And don't take this virus for granted, because it is very real.
We're thinking about all of these families affected by the virus. We're thinking about all the business owners just trying to survive this. We're all in this together. Stephanie with us again tonight. And Stephanie, I know that curfew for restaurants, bars, and gyms here in New York goes into effect tonight at 10 o'clock. And there's also going to be a limit on indoor gatherings.
That's exactly right, David. No more than 10 people can gather inside a private home. Local governments are responsible for enforcement, and the state hasn't ruled out additional restrictions. David.
Stephanie Ramos leading us off on a Friday night. Stephanie, thank you. And of course,
hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.